Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw the awesome looking hybrid at its beginning stages. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to start out we're going to draw in the eye area first. So this is actually a pretty easy character to draw. We're going to start out in the middle here. You can make a little point and then just kind of go out. So like a V shape. Okay, and then once you have that, just curl on the sides. You come back into the middle, you can go down a little bit, make a little point, and then just kind of close everything off. So it's kind of like a boomerang shape. Okay, and then once we have the mask area, now we can draw in the inside for the eye. So for the eye, start here in the corner, and it's gonna slant up a little bit. So draw like a little curve like that first, and then the opposite curve on the bottom. It's got those lizard eyes. So curve on the top, just curve back down on the bottom. Okay, and then after that, now we can fill in the rest of the mask. So start on the side here. Just gonna draw like two little brackets. It's a little bit rounded. Come right around here, and then this is gonna be the jawline. So we're gonna come down, come in a little bit tighter, and close it off for the chin. And then for the top of the head, it's easy. It's just gonna be one, almost like a dome shape, a little bit flatter on the top. Okay, and then after this, let's just go ahead and finish up with the little details. I'm just gonna draw in kind of like one line down. Just go right through the mask area, the eye. Yeah, if you want to add a little bit more detail, we can just add one more line. I know it's probably a little bit too thick with a Sharpie. But if you have something smaller, a pencil, it might look good with these smaller details. Okay, so let's move on to the body. So we're gonna start with the neck here on the side. Just gonna come down, and then we'll close it off with a curve. And now for his shoulders, we're gonna come out just a little bit because he's got those big shoulder pads. So just come out about here. And then we're gonna come straight down on each side. This is gonna be all the way down to his armpit. And then we'll pinch it in to his waist. So just kind of slant it and come in. And then close it off, and this is gonna be his belt. And for his belt, we'll just add in just one section. Okay, and then once we have this, let's just go ahead and fill in some details on the inside here. So there's gonna be one big strap. So we're gonna start in this corner, right across from his body, all the way down here. And then once you have that strap, go in the middle here. I'm gonna draw two lines going this way. And then from this two line here, I'm gonna come in a little bit and just kind of go out this way. So I'm gonna have another strap coming down this way. This one's gonna go down all the way to the corner. Okay, so it's just basically a big X. And then for the details here, we're gonna turn this into those little buckles. So I'm gonna draw two lines like this, and then on the inside here, let's draw a little bracket. Alright, so let's move on. Let's draw in the arms first before we draw in more details on the inside. So for his shoulder pads here, it's gonna be really big. We're gonna go up just a little bit more. And then on the armpit here, I'm gonna slant it down. And then for this one, I'm gonna draw one big curve coming down. So stop right about here. And then when you connect these, you should have a nice little slant going up. Alright, so let's try the other side. So we go up, from the armpit here, slant down, and then one big curve, and use the other side for reference, and then close it. Alright, so let's draw in his arms before we add in the details here. So this is gonna be his armpit area right here, and then for his bicep, we're gonna start right here. Just curve, just a little bracket. And we can actually close that off first. Lower arm, flare out. This one's gonna curve in, and this one's almost straight down. Close it for his wrist. And then his thumb here, his fist, little hook, back of the fist, just round it and close it. And then he's got some armor here. Start in the corner, just come in toward the middle, go straight down, and then for those two spikes, just extend one, curve it back into the arm, and then one more. Straight out, curve in, and it's got a strap here, so I'm just gonna draw one line right here. So this is gonna be a strap. Alright, so let's move on to the other side. So same thing here, bracket, close it off, lower arm, flare out, curve, use the other side for reference. This one's almost straight down, close, and then for his fist, come in, little hook, back of the fist, and same thing here. Alright, and then same detail here. Let's start in the corner, come in toward the middle, and then go straight down for the spikes, out, and then just curve it back in. One more. The same strap here. And then for the details up here on the shoulder pads, we're gonna just draw one line, just following along the outside line here. So just kind of giving it a border. Same thing here. In, just follow those angles. Alright, so now let's move on down to the lower body. And here right in the middle, we can just kind of draw, this is gonna be its belt, the knot. And we can add a little line here to make it look like cloth. And then two loose ends on the bottom. Alright, so then after the belt, it's got some cloth coming down here. So on the side here, this one's easy. We're just gonna go straight down and then close it off. And then we're gonna go back up here and finish up this detail because this cloth kind of goes straight up. So it's gonna go right behind the belt. Just go straight up. And then it's gonna come up here. It's going behind the straps. And then we'll just close it off going out this way. So this is like one big detail. Alright, so now we can move on to his legs. Okay, so start on the side here. Come down right around this same area. And then we're gonna pinch it in, all the way in here. Come back to the middle, off to the side. Come down a little bit and then just close it off. So this is gonna be nice and sharp. And that's because this is gonna be part of his knee pad up here. So we're gonna draw just two lines like this. And the same thing, just close it off with a V shape. Alright, so let's draw on the other side. So it's gonna be the same. Slant out right around here. Come in. Middle, come to the side a little bit, come down. Okay, V shape. And then come to the middle here, just draw two lines. Same thing here, just close it off. And then for the details, just draw another line on the inside. Alright, and then his lower leg is very simple. Start up here, flare out, and we can actually close it first. This one's gonna curve, this one's straight down. Close it off, and then the dome shape is gonna be a little bit flatter. It's gonna come down, and this one's gonna go out more. Close it, and let's just add one section on the bottom. And then we're gonna add a little bit of a shape here. Okay, so let's draw the other side. It's gonna be pretty much the same. So flare out. Close it with a little bit of a slant. Curve down. Straight down, and then close it. Come down, and this one's gonna go out more on this side. Close, and then one section. And the same little detail here for his shoes. Alright, and then lastly, he's got some straps here. So I'm gonna draw one line across, and then for these, just kinda having different angles. Line here, just two lines at different angles. And that is it for this hybrid. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.